Okay, that's the Silhouette Studio. You're going to download it from the store, which you don't pay for it, but on the webpage. Okay, well that's downloading. You're going to right click and save. You're just going to Google an outline of an image, and you're going to make sure that it is saved as all files and not GIF. For some reason it just does that, and I already have it saved, so you're going to minimize that. And since our silhouette is up, this right here is the outline of your grid, which is a 12 by 12 mat, which goes into your Cameo. Okay, and that just basically gives you an idea on your sizes and stuff like that and where you want it. And we do have a thing on the Cameo website, or Facebook groups, that you can look and decide what size you want for certain size shirts and stuff, just the images and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and open our Batman symbol. Okay. Open. Well, it's downloading. Okay. Now you can't just throw an image on there, because see the white background? That means it's not going to print. So what you need to do is go up here to the trace selection, select trace area. And what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, right click and hold and trace that whole symbol. And see how it highlights it yellow? You're going to unselect the high pass filter, select the low pass, and move the threshold up to where it looks like the lines are smooth and even. And then you're going to hit trace. You're going to move that image over to the side, and you're going to minimize it just in case you need it for something later. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Okay, and then I'm going to zoom in, and see how when you do it like that, it does it all one color. So you want to undo that. Okay, you want to select it, right click, and go down to release the compound path, and then click off of it, and then click back on it. When you click back on it, you should be able to highlight certain areas by clicking on them. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to fill it in yellow, and I'm going to do the lines black. Oops, wrong button, sorry. Fill it in yellow, do the lines, which is this button, select black. I'm going to delete the outer part, and I'm going to select this part, just because I don't like all the lines and stuff. And you're going to go up here again to the lines and dye it black. And then you're going to select fill, and you're going to color it black. And then once again, I'm going to go ahead and delete the outer lines right here. Now, you select it again, you're going to zoom back out. It's pretty simple. Re-highlight it, so that way when you go to move it, it doesn't all separate. You're going to right click, and you're going to click group. So it groups it all back together, because if not, here, I'm going to ungroup it real quick. When you go to move it, it's going to separate the stuff. Like, you can pull apart everything pretty much. I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to highlight it again. Right click, group, and then I'm going to go up here, and let's say I want it on infant onesie. I have decided 5x7 works the best for infant onesies. I'm going to unlock the aspect, and I'm going to, width, I want it 5.00, hit enter, and then 7.00, hit enter. Okay, so I'm going to move that over here, and since I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And then I'm going to add a text. When you add a text, all that pops up. Sorry, it's a little wobbly. You just select what you want and select the font. The thinner it is, the harder it is to weed. Bats. Girl. Okay, I'm going to move that down. I'm going to zoom in again. And go up here. Double click it. Now, let's say you want... Go, DJ. You want different colors. You're going to right click, click ungroup. Click over to the side and then click back on. Now you can click on each individual letter and color them, do the lines and so forth. I'm not going to go ahead and do all the lines and stuff. I'm just going to show you that, you know, you can do that. Or if you want to keep it together, you can just left click and then highlight again, and then down to group. And just click on it and dye them all red. And if you can't figure out, oh, zoomed out too far. Since you want that all together on a onesie, you're going to go ahead and select it. Right click, click group again. And then you're going to go ahead and go back here and unclick the locked aspect, because that's going to go back to whatever it was originally. Hit 0.70. Enter. And you're going to move it up to the corner, not too high, not too off to the side either. As you can see, so you have a little bit of room. But that's pretty much basic to the studio. You can also go down here to the Silhouette store and download designs. I do not recommend using the designs you buy on Etsy and stuff, because you can pretty much copy them. Like this, I Love You S'more. Add to cart, because it's free. I like free. Add to cart. Since it's up here in my cart, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check out, because I don't need to pay for anything. Sign in, yada, yada, yada. You can go on to Etsy, cancel. But that'll be a whole nother video. I pretty much just find an image. Let's say I bought this one on Etsy, and good Lord, was it hard to do. I decided that I was just going to make my own and alter the words. So it's downloading. It's pretty simple though. I guess it's just going to just shrink it. Bring it back up. Oops. Shrink it some more. I don't know why that downloaded so big. Just keep shrinking it. Or I could just, you know what, I'm just going to go over here and 5.00. Oh, now I got to go down and find it. Okay. That's, I want a little bit bigger. See this, I downloaded, and I'm going to show you why color was just a little bit hard. Select it. Oh, not selected yet. Sorry, I haven't done select trace. Select trace. So I paid $3 for this image. Let's just say color is a little harder to trace. Okay, high pass, low pass. Mess with just about everything down here, and it highlights it like that. So when you trace it, now the U is not going to be visible, or the little colors in there. So I went and just messed around with some fonts and stuff like that. Let me exit out of here. Okay, I think I have mine that I did and designed in here somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, it's somewhere in here, but it's pretty simple. And if you need help designing designs, I can help you, and you're allowed to share and send. So that's pretty much it. This is like the resizing button. Then you will go over here. Actually, let me open that. Go to My Library. Your library is all of your designs that you make. Just skip user designs. And these are just some ones that I did personally. Here's mine. I forgot it. That's where it was. When doing it on a shirt, actually, let me flip it back. That's the design that I did. I just brought in some images, messed with some letters, and so forth. But when doing it on a shirt, you always have to, because it's iron-on, right-click, flip horizontally, and that way it'll print like that. And when you want to print, it's pretty simple. I don't have my Cameo plugged in, but I can show you that another day. You can go through and deselect which colors you want to print at the same time. Say I don't want to print any of my greens, just my purple, because that's what vinyl I have in. And it says copy paper, but we're not going to print on copy paper. But you can, but I mean, you can't iron with copy paper. So you're going to go down here, and since I like to use glitter, you're going to go all the way down to heat transfer. Normal vinyl, you just print with the vinyl button. I went too far, sorry. Heat transfer glitter. And as you see, it highlights all the purple stuff, and it'll print off all my purple stuff that I need printed. And all my red, if I need that. And for some reason, I guess I didn't outline that in red. And you can print one color at a time. So that's pretty, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory.